GTA 4 is a game that unfortunately didn't manage to please most players. Unlike GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, or other GTAs that hit with a bigger crowd, GTA 4 kinda died out and aged poorly, mainly because of graphical performance issues on PC and the lack of ports for newer console generations. But I gotta tell you, there's a part of this game that's amazing, a mechanic that's just awesome, which is basically the choices we make during the story mode that affect the story around us, unlocking new events, rewards, dialogues, and more. Unlike GTA 5, where you get some extra dialogue depending on your choices, here in GTA 4 we have huge consequences that seriously influence how the story unfolds from that point on. And in this video we're going to explore the decisions, death, and consequences in GTA 4, showing both sides of the same coin and what I think would be canonical for each one. That said, go ahead and drop your like and subscribe, because this video, man, took a lot of work, you know. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about the first kill you can choose in GTA 4, which is Ivan Bichkov. I'm not sure if that's the exact pronunciation or if it's a bit different, but let's go. To give some context for those who aren't familiar with this character, here's the deal. At the start of the story, Nico begins working for Vlad, the Russian loan shark who runs part of the business in the neighborhood where Roman lives. And in a certain mission, Vlad claims that Ivan plans to steal money from him and asks Nico to kill him. Basically, that's it.
So, why is Ivan going to rob my cousin?
Because I want you to kill him.
What?
He's angered Mikhail, Mr. Fauci. Offended him. He thinks he's stealing some paperwork from her mom. You catch him and kill him. Then we say it was just a robbery that failed.
But a little later on, we find out that Vlad probably made up that story because Ivan was planning to leave his organization. So he asked Nico to go kill him, saying he had stolen money and all that. At that moment, Nico ends up catching Ivan trying to break into Roman's taxi company. After a car chase and a rooftop run, Ivan ends up hanging off the edge of a building, completely defenseless. And this is when the game gives you your first big choice. In option 1, to kill Ivan, Nico steps on Ivan's hands and causes him to fall off the building. Ivan dies instantly, and we never see him again for the rest of the game.
I wasn't stealing nothing from your cousin's place.
I promised to deal with you. I don't break promises.
As soon as that happens, the random encounter that would have come up later is no longer available. Nico doesn't get any extra reward, and the story continues as usual. Nico even calls Vlad to tell him there's nothing left to worry about because Ivan is done for.
Ivan is dead. He came to a sticky end.
Hey, you and your cousin's girlfriend should get together. She likes sticky finish as well.
Fuck you! Say that to my face and I will break you!
But if you decide to help Ivan, that's when it gets more interesting. If you choose to save him, Nico will threaten him, saying that if he sees him anywhere, he'll kill him, so it's better for him to disappear from that place and stay far away.
Get up! Once you're dead, you can't be all bad. Stay out of Hove Beach.
Thank you. You won't regret this, man. I am out of here. Wanted to live anyway, get away from all these people from back home. Get into the real America. You're never gonna see me around here again. I owe you my life, man. You're good, man. You're good, man. Thank you.
Then when he disappears, Nico calls Vlad and says he doesn't need to worry about Ivan anymore.
You won't be seeing your boyfriend Ivan no more. Oh, are you going to miss him?
No, I'm not. I'm getting enough pussy at the moment. I tell you, it's so much better if women already have a man, because you don't have to deal with all this shit all day. Take Mallory, for example.
Fuck you! You say this to my face and I will break you!
The dialogue really changes, right? In the first one, Nico says he actually killed the guy and like he doesn't have to worry anymore. But in the second dialogue, the one where you choose to save the character, he doesn't say he killed the guy. He just says you don't need to worry anymore. Check out that cool detail.
Ivan is dead. He came to a sticky end. You won't be seeing your boyfriend Ivan no more.
But more than that, this will unlock a random event later on in Alderney where you can run into Ivan again much further into the game. Ivan tells Nico that he left the Russian mob, became a loan shark, and is about to get married.
Nico, isn't it?
Yes, who are you?
Ivan! You don't remember me? You nearly killed me, motherfucker! Good to see you.
Yes.
Shit, I owe you my fucking life. Fantastic!
Hey.
I'm doing great, man. Life has been good. I'm living here now, doing very well, engaged, happy. Business is good. I love this fucking country, man! What about you?
I'm not engaged, and a lot of people want me dead. Apart from that, same as you. What business?
I lend people money, but all very friendly. Listen, do you want to come along? I've got to see someone just around the corner. Come with me. Come on.
So now that Ivan is a loan shark, he asks Nico for help to collect a debt. As expected, the debtors refuse to pay and a shootout breaks out. After Nico helps take out the criminals, he gets a cut of the recovered money, which is $1,000. In other words, if you choose to save Ivan, you unlock a new random event, Nico gets an extra reward, and you get a way cooler dialogue. So from my point of view, sparing Ivan is the best choice since it unlocks extra content without any downside. The second big choice in the game is what to do with the bodies of Manny Escuela and Jay Hamilton. For those who don't remember, later in the story, Nico meets Manny Escuela, a guy obsessed with building his own image as a street defender, but basically he's just a jerk. Manny shoots some documentaries where he claims to be fighting crime, but really he just wants fame and recognition. In a certain mission, Manny and his cameraman Jay Hamilton confront Elizabeth Torres inside her apartment. She's super paranoid because of the police investigation going on at that time in the game, pulls out a gun and kills them both on the spot. When you take control again as Nico, they're already dead and there's no option to save them. The only choice is what to do with their body. Elizabeth tells Nico to put the bodies in the trunk and take them to a shady doctor who plans to remove and sell Manny's organs on the black market. If Nico delivers the car properly, the mission ends and he gets $3,000. In this case, you can't crash the car or anything like that because the bodies will be visible during the trip. The consequences aren't a big deal since the characters are already dead. The bodies are handed over to the doctor, Nico gets the $3,000 and the story continues as usual.
I've got some bodies in here. I've heard you'll take care of them.
Natural causes?
Of course. Seems like a bullet in the head is as natural as it gets in this town.
They weren't sick, were they?
No?
Had a few problems with sick bodies. No one wants a liver if it's riddled with tumors, huh? Know what I mean?
No.
Shit. Looks like the bullet went right through this one's eye. And the price of eyes is through the roof at the moment.
Fine. Can I leave you with these or what?
Sure. I'll have these organs out on the street in no time. They're gonna help a lot of folks.
He'd been trying to help the streets his whole life. Maybe he'll actually be doing it now.
But you have a second option here, which is simply destroying the vehicle. You can blow up the car, toss it into the water, or wreck it any other way, and the mission will still complete normally. However, Nico won't get any payment. Since the characters are already dead, I believe the smarter choice is to take the bodies to the doctor for organ selling, not just for the money, but also because of the cool dialogue about organ trafficking and all that. Now let's talk about the third choice, which is Cherise Glover, Dwayne Forge's ex-wife. After getting out of prison, Dwayne realizes his old life is gone, his former friends took over his business, and his ex-wife Cherise Glover started seeing Javon Simpson. Besides being with Cherise, Javon also stole Dwayne's money while he was locked up. So in a certain mission, Dwayne tells this story to Nico, and Nico, even without a direct order, decides to get the stolen money back.
Oh, it's you. You alone?
Yeah, how you doing?
Fucking great. What you think?
Yeah, it's hard living with the past, huh?
Yeah, especially when the president's turned into an asshole. Psh, fucking bitch. Nobody wants to roll with me no more. It's like I'm tainted.
What do you mean?
Playboy don't want to hang no more. He pays for you to come over instead. My girlfriend, the love of my fucking life. Man, I was pulling moves in the joint so this bitch could pay rent. Now she won't answer the phone. Man, I gave her everything when I was inside. Cars, houses, apartments, bank accounts, everything. I heard she hanging with Javon now.
Who?
Some punk who fucking talked. Swears he wasn't involved in me going down, but I knew his ass was lying. Now motherfuckers fucking my girl? For real? Shit is fucked up, man. Sometimes I just want to end this shit. Just bam. But I ain't there yet. Not quite.
Listen, why don't you go talk to her?
Psh, ain't shit to say.
Then I'll go speak to both of them. They'll ask for your money back, and if they don't agree, I'll make them. Where did they hang out?
At some arcade in Chinatown. Look, man, don't bother.
No, I'll bother. I'm getting paid. And besides, you remind me of me.
Uh-huh.
Nico finds Charisse and Javon at an arcade. Javon starts shooting and escapes on a motorcycle while Charisse stays behind. This is where the first choice comes up. The first choice you have here is whether to kill Charisse or not. Regardless of your choice, you still have to chase Javon, kill him, and get the money back since his death is mandatory to continue the mission. The optional part is only about Charisse, not Javon.
I was going to say anything to get out of that. No getting out of it now.
And with that, the random encounter we would have later with Charisse no longer happens, and Dwayne accepts Nico's decision to kill his ex-girlfriend.
I collected on that debt for you.
They paid up? Guess my name still means something out there. People still know me.
I had to explain things to them. They didn't listen so good.
You slept Charisse? She were a bitch, weren't she? This fool falls real hard for them. That's why he gets burnt. Thanks for getting this paper, Nico. It helps.
But if you choose to let Charisse live, there will be more cool stuff.
Don't kill me. I know I fucked Dwayne over real bad, but he wouldn't want me dead. He's too much of a gentleman for that. He ain't like that Playboy X fuck. He's only chasing paper. You do right by Dwayne, he's gonna stick to you for life.
And then, when the mission ends, Nico calls Dwayne and talks about the situation, and in the cutscene that follows, he says he didn't think it was necessary to kill Charisse. Dwayne also fully gets that there wouldn't be any real reason to need to kill her.
I collected on that debt for you.
They paid up? Guess my name still means something out there. People are still scared of me.
They are. I got rid of Javon for you, but I let your ex go.
That fool Charisse, she just couldn't help herself. She always told me she'd burn me good. Guess I should've listened. Happy she ain't dead, though. She just an idiot. Peace, man.
However, since you let Charisse live, a new random event will unlock, not exactly right now, but later in the story. Then Nico runs into her again. When they meet, she says she gave up on dating criminals, but her new boyfriend is hitting her, beating her up regularly. Nico promises to help her, making it clear he just wants to scare the guy and teach him not to hit women.
Nico! Nico!
Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, you know me. Charisse. I used to go out with Dwayne. You know, you...
I spared you?
Yeah.
Why did you stop me? What do you want?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, you know, for your kindness.
I'm not always kind. Don't worry about it. What are you up to?
Well, after what happened, you know, I just wanted to change my life, turn things around. You know, no more gangbangers and drug dealers. Turn over a new leaf, you know?
Good for you.
Yeah, and they were going pretty well, but I like danger. The only thing is, danger don't like me.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. It's my own stupid fault. I deserve to be hit.
Who's hitting you?
My boyfriend. Please don't do anything.
I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to teach him not to hit women.
But when we run into her boyfriend, a new choice pops up. So this mission already comes from a choice, and here we have two more choices to make. The first choice is to beat up the boyfriend. You can hit the guy until he's scared, but don't kill him. When that happens, in the final cutscene, Charisse will be satisfied because Nico kept his promise not to kill the guy. The boyfriend survives, Charisse thanks you for the help, and Nico still gets a $40 reward.
He ain't going to beat you no more. Get out, away from here. I gave you a chance when I first met you. Use it.
I'm gonna try. That's the least I can do. See you, and thanks.
And if he kills Charisse's boyfriend like she didn't want, she'll get pissed off, call Nico unbalanced, and say he needs to stay away from her because he's a psycho.
What the fuck? You killed him, you sick-ass psychopath?
Well, he ain't gonna beat you no more.
So I got him killed? You're worse than him any day. Shit, you're a maniac. Stay the fuck away from me.
From my point of view, the canonical choice for this whole event right from the start of the first mission is to spare Charisse in that first mission and just beat up her new boyfriend in the later meeting so everything ends up okay. In a certain mission, Francis says that Clarence, the leader of a drug gang, has information that could get him in trouble. So Francis hires Nico to take out Clarence.
Sure. Yeah, I've always been a good boy. You know me, Ma. Yes, I'll make commissioner. No, I don't care about Packy. Listen, Ma, I've got to go. Love you too. Good to see you.
I'm sure.
You know what's funny? but I see a lot of me in you. You know why?
No.
You know there's no good and no evil. Just shades of fucking gray.
Whatever.
You make things 1% better, that's enough. That's our duty.
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. I want to make things a bit better, by any means necessary. And you? What do you want?
I want to get paid.
Sure. Yeah, sure you do. So listen, I got something I need you to do.
This is the last time.
Of course. Some drug dealer is holed up in a tower block in East Holland. Now, this scumbag's been pushing drugs, pimping women, you name it, he's done it. I need him dealt with.
Isn't that police work?
Sure. And the moon is made of cheese and the streets is paved with gold. Wake up!
Excuse me?
The guy's guilty as sin. He is sin! But it'll take me a year to get the evidence. More, maybe. And maybe good men will get taken down by that evidence. Maybe people make mistakes. But this guy is scum.
How much?
Oh, how much? Good money. 2 G's.
2? You mean 5?
You know, if someone was to tell me you was some fresh off-the-boat killer with more balls than brains, I'd say he was about right. Okay, you got a deal. Head on up to Vorksite and call me.
Nico raids the housing project, takes out several criminals, and after a long chase through all the floors of that building, Clarence is cornered on the rooftop with no ammo. Seeing he's in a bad spot, he starts begging for his life and promises to quit the crime life. And I mean, he's really begging.
Yo, man, you got me. Chill. I surrender. You wouldn't kill an unarmed man, would you?
This isn't my choice. The police want you dead.
Yo, it's that rat cop McCreary, ain't it? You don't like a younger brother with ambition. Tell you what, I'll reform. I get out the game, get a GED or some shit. Make something of my life. McCreary gonna think I'm dead, word. Come on, boss. Don't kill me, boss. I'm too young to die, please. Please.
And here we have the choices to either kill Clarence or spare him. If Nico decides to kill him, Clarence dies right away. Nico gets the mission payout. Clarence obviously never shows up again. There are no other consequences. And Nico calls Francis to let him know the job's done. And Clarence is dead.
You don't have to worry about Clarence anymore.
You did a good thing, Nico. That boy was mean. He had a tongue on him, too. Always talking his way out of court, willing to compromise anyone to get out of trouble. Thank God for real justice.
However, if you decide to spare Clarence...
That's right! We the same, me and you! Look out for each other! You the boss, though, man! You the boss of me!
Get out of here! I see you again? You wish I had killed you now.
Nico calls Francis to let him know that Clarence is no longer a problem. He implies that Clarence is dead, but he doesn't say outright that he died, right? It's kind of like that whole Ivan talk.
You don't have to worry about Clarence anymore.
You did a good thing, Nico. That boy was mean. He had a tongue on him, too. Always talking his way out of court, willing to compromise anyone to get out of trouble. Thank God for real justice.
So after some time, there's a new random event where you can run into Clarence again. But this event is pretty interesting because instead of being thankful, like Clarence thanking Nico for saving his life, he actually uses that chance to blame Nico for the humiliation he went through, pulls a gun and tries to kill Nico. And this second time, you're forced to take him out. So with that in mind, I believe the right choice in this mission would be to save Clarence, that is, spare his life. Simply so you get some extra dialogue later on in the event where Clarence tries to get rid of Nico. Since it's more game content, it's worth checking out.
Hey, player!
Hey.
Remember me?
No, not really.
You made me beg, player. Please don't kill me, boss. Remember that?
Yes, I remember that. So, did you reform like you promised?
Well, let's just say I made some changes, player. I made some changes.
Good for you.
Yeah. I decided I wasn't gonna let nobody make me beg anymore.
Come on, man. Don't be a dick.
I might be a dick, but you's a bitch!
Now moving on to one of the heaviest decisions in the game. At least the first time I played, I had no idea how big this choice really was. After beating GTA 4 more than once, I realized it's actually a pretty complicated situation. It's the choice between killing Dwayne or Playboy X. Just to give some context for those who don't know, Dwayne Forge was Playboy X's mentor before he went to prison. While Dwayne was serving his sentence, Playboy took over his business, made money, and became a major figure in the crime world. When Dwayne got out of prison, Playboy initially said he wanted to help him, but he quickly got annoyed by Dwayne's kind of depressed and unpredictable behavior. Playboy believes Dwayne wants to take back the old business and asks Nico to kill him. Not long after, in the same mission, Dwayne calls Nico and says he thinks Playboy is planning to kill him. Dwayne then asks Nico to take out Playboy.
Nico, man, I'm going crazy. Since I got out, things just don't make no sense.
Have things ever made sense?
They made sense inside. 3 meals a day, time in the yard, lockdown at 8. Things out here is mad crazy.
Tell me about it.
On the down low, I think Playboy wants me dead. Might just let him put a cap in my dome. End it all.
That what you want? Seriously?
Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't ready to go out yet. I need you to get him for me. I can't do it myself. He was my boy back in the day. That's something I won't be able to forget. You seem like you got my back, Nico. Help me out on this one, dog. I'll stick by you till the end. Take him out for me.
That's a pretty heavy request, Dwayne. Playboy was your best friend. And he's always been straight with me, more or less. I'll have to think about it.
So in this mission, the player has to choose which one of the two will die. In option 1, killing Dwayne Forge, Nico goes to Dwayne's apartment. Dwayne realizes Nico chose to side with Playboy and shows deep disappointment to the point that he barely puts up any resistance before being taken out.
Damn, son, I'm your friend. Damn, you gonna fuck me over in the end? Don't play me like that, Nico.
And after the death, Nico calls the Playboy.
I put Dwayne out of his misery.
You did what you had to do, Nico. You got yourself that money. Good for you.
You want me to come around?
You took down Dwayne, Nico. I see your face. I see the cat that killed my mentor. Dwayne was like a father to me. I can't be around you no more. It's over between us. Now, I don't want no beef, but now you and me got some. So it's best if we just stay the hell away from each other, man. Shit. You nothing but a cold-hearted killer, man. I mean, where's the love? Where's your heart, homie? Man, you ain't cool. You try to find something to live for, man.
Playboy pays $25,000, but during the call he flat out says that Nico is a heartless man for killing a depressed guy who thought he was his friend. So even if you do this and help Playboy X, you only get $25,000 for betraying a dude who was actually Nico's friend, because Dwayne really was a friend of his. This is a very important point to make clear, so much so that he doesn't even put up a fight because of that, right? He was kind of down and all with everything going on and stuff. And then with Dwayne's death, right? Dwayne dies, that's the main consequence. Nico gets $25,000. Playboy cuts ties with Nico, believing he has no heart. That's rough, right? The player loses the chance to do activities with Dwayne. The Playboy X apartment, which we could have gotten, is not awarded if we make this choice, and Dwayne's special ability is lost. And the second option, which I believe is canonical, is to kill Playboy X. In this choice, Nico breaks into Playboy's apartment and fights his men. Playboy tries to escape but is chased through the streets until he's cornered in an alley where Nico takes him out. After this mission, Dwayne thanks you for sparing him.
Dwayne, I dealt with Playboy. You should know that he asked me to end you first. He was going to pay me a lot of money to do it.
Shit, man. He was a good kid back in the day. Always hungry, though. Always wanted more. Maybe I should have seen it then. Kept a closer eye on him.
You can't predict what people will become.
You right. I can't give you no money for helping me, son. But I got the deed to Playboy's fancy silk chic loft. You can have it.
Hey, man, I seen where you're living. You should take it.
Nah. You'll make me remember the kid too much. Maybe you'll stop by my place sometime, though. Hang out with me. I don't have many friends left, you know.
I'll give you a call sometime soon, Dwayne. Later on.
And since Playboy still had the apartment deed in Dwayne's name, he hands over the property to Nico. Actually, it's Dwayne who gives the place, okay? The consequences of this choice are as follows. Playboy X dies, Dwayne survives, Nico gets Playboy's apartment, which even has a Claude outfit from GTA 3 inside. Dwayne becomes friends with Nico, and his special ability lets him send armed men to help Nico, meaning after you build up some friendship, you know? After hanging out and meeting up a few times, Dwayne can do this favor for Nico. From my point of view, killing Playboy is the most advantageous choice because it offers permanent grand benefits way better than the 25 grand Playboy X pays Nico. Plus you keep a friend and you're not dissed over the phone, unlike when Playboy tells Nico he's heartless, you know, it's pretty harsh. And following that choice, guys, there's one that in my opinion was even worse. When I first played the game, I had no idea just how bad this choice was, but I decided to go for it anyway. You know, I don't remember which one I picked the first time. I just remember being really worried when I did it. It's about Francis or Derek McCready, who are two brothers. Francis is a corrupt cop who uses Nico to take out people who could expose his crimes, and his brother Derek also has a criminal past. He knows a lot about Francis's illegal activities since Francis is a corrupt cop. In one mission, Francis says Derek plans to turn him in and asks Nico to kill his own brother.
You know, the crooks I can handle. See, that I can spin. But not this. Not this.
You got the big problem then.
Me? We, my friend. We. You stop him.
Stop?
Stop.
Kill your brother.
He's already dead. Just put him out of his misery.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you, pal. I'm gonna meet him in the Courtyard Park off Bismarck and Lancet. Deal with him. Make him a tragedy, not a disaster. Do it, or I will put you away. Oh, don't push me.
On the other hand, Derek realizes that Francis is trying to take him out, and he also asks Nico for help.
Nico, thank fuck you answered. Frankie arranged to meet me at this park on Bismarck. I think he's gonna try to kill me. Cops can kill who they like. Do you know the place? Are you close? Can you get there in time?
I think I can make the meeting.
You gotta take him out before he makes a move. This is Cain and Abel stuff, I'm telling you. The question is, which one of us is gonna be wandering the earth with a mark on his head, and who's gonna be 6 feet under, you know? This phone's running out of battery. Shit! Look after me, Nico.
The two brothers set up a meeting in the park. Nico climbs onto the roof of a nearby building and watches them through a sniper rifle. At this point, the player has to choose which brother will die. This part is pretty heavy, huh? In option 1, you can kill Derek. Nico shoots Derek, letting Francis survive. Francis pretends to be shaken by his brother's death, even though he hired Nico to kill him.
Police officer, come on, clear the area, clear the area. Derek, shit, he's my brother.
And usually Francis pays 10 grand, but there's an extra thing here, okay? That a lot of people don't know about, which is this. Before you shoot, Nico can call Francis, and if you call Francis, he'll offer more money. So instead of 10 grand, you get 20 grand. That's pretty cool, man. A mechanic I only found out about watching GTA series. I had no clue it existed. So the consequences of killing Derek are Derek dies, Francis survives, and Nico can get up to $20,000. Francis can help Nico clear the wanted level later on, right? And Packy shows a lot of sadness at Derek's funeral. That's pretty intense, because if you choose the opposite, you'll see that Packy doesn't react the same way at Francis's funeral. If we choose to kill Francis, Nico shoots Francis and lets Derek survive. Derek leaves while Francis's death is reported as the killing of a respected cop. There's even a news story about it on Weasel News. The consequences of this choice are that Francis dies, Derek survives, Nico doesn't get paid anything. The player loses Francis's ability to clear the wanted level. But here, Packy's friendship increases and Derek shows up at Francis. Gameplay wise, killing Derek gives the player more benefit. But guys, canonically speaking, well, actually not canonically, right? Morally speaking, I believe killing Francis might be the right call, because he's a corrupt cop trying to kill his own brother to save his career. Meanwhile, Derek is asking Nico to kill Francis just so Derek doesn't get taken out by him. So I think there's a big difference there. Even looking at Packy's behavior, right? When Derek dies, Packy is really shaken. But when Francis dies, Packy isn't as affected. So it's kind of like a moral compass warning or something like that. From my point of view, I believe killing Francis is the right choice. The next choice here is whether to kill Darko Breivik or not. For most of the story, Nico is searching for the man responsible for one of the biggest traumas in his life, something he mentions several times throughout the game. During the war, Nico was part of a unit made up of 15 soldiers, and someone in the group betrayed their comrades by giving the enemy their location. 12 soldiers died, only Nico, Florian, and the traitor survived. After years of searching for answers, Nico finds out the traitor was Darko Breivik. In a specific mission, Roman and government agents bring Darko to Liberty City. Darko shows up completely wrecked from drugs and reveals he betrayed his comrades for just $1,000, using the money to feed his heroin addiction.
You remember me?
Pussy me, не познаете. I don't know you.
Yes, you do. I'm the one who survived.
Nico, hello.
Reci mi zašto.
Zašto?
Zato što smo bili prijatelji. Svi smo odrasli zajedno. Mitar, Dragan, Goran, Mio. Mogu da nastavim. Sviju, a?
We were friends, but I had other friends! Friends that Goran and his guys killed. My fucking neighbors! Because of what? Because of shit! Lies! Fucking lies!
So that makes it okay to stab your friends in the back?
When everything you believe is shown to be shit, you make strange choices.
Fuck you! Strange choices? How much?
1,000.
You kill my friends for $1,000.
How much do you charge to kill someone?
You ruined me, you fuck!
I needed the money. I had problems.
You're a fucking junkie!
Kill me, Dan! You fucking hypocrite. Trust me. You'll be doing me a favor. Ah!
After all these years imagining this meeting, Darko now has the choice of what to do. The first option is to kill Darko. Darko shoots Darko 12 times, representing the 12 comrades who died because of his betrayal. Before dying, after a few shots, Darko thanks him, indicating that he couldn't bear living any longer. Basically, dying was a relief for him. On the way back, when you choose to kill Darko, Nico realizes that revenge didn't bring him the peace he was hoping for.
I thought that revenge, killing Darko, might fill me up a bit, might give me some substance.
And it hasn't?
No, it hasn't. Does that make you happy?
Of course it doesn't make me happy, but maybe this is good for you. Maybe now that you know that revenge is not what you are after, you can look for fulfillment in other places.
The consequences summed up, Darko dies. Nico completes his revenge, but he's still emotionally empty. There's no financial reward, and the choice doesn't change the story's ending at all. However, if you decide to spare Darko, Nico figures killing him would have been the easy way out. He lets the traitor live on, completely broken, addicted, and haunted by what he did to his friends. On the way back, Roman tells Nico that he made the right call.
You did the right thing, Nico. It is not often that a man is sure of that. You definitely did the right thing. You're proud of yourself.
Let's have a fucking party. Break out the champagne and let the diseased, traitorous junkie live after hunting him for over a decade.
In this case, the consequences are that Darko survives. He keeps living a miserable life. Nico shows that he managed to let go of his obsession with revenge. Darko doesn't appear again in the game, and this choice doesn't change the story's ending at all. This decision is purely narrative. There's no reward or loss in gameplay. But I believe, considering the life Nico wanted to lead, mostly getting out of crime and all, the right choice would be to spare Darko, because it would be a way for Nico to show himself that he overcame all the trauma he had been carrying. And finally, we have the last decision, making money or getting revenge on Dimitri. Near the end of the story, Jimmy Pegorino loses prestige among Liberty City's crime families. Trying to regain his position, he sets up a big heroin deal with Dmitry Raskolov. The problem is, Dmitry was responsible for a lot of tragedies in Nico's life. He also betrayed Nico later on, tried to kill him, and ordered the fire at Roman's apartment and the taxi company. In other words, he was a declared enemy of Nico's. Even knowing this, Pegorino asks Nico to be part of the deal and says it's gonna make him a lot of money.
No! I need you to get that age. I need the money. I looked out for you. You know, people want to whack you. I said no. Now I need you. And I'll pay a lot of money.
Listen, Mr. Pegorino, I already told you. I got history.
No! You listen, you dumb immigrant fuck. I ain't asking you. I'm telling you, do this!
Nico has the options, and in these options he cares about both Kate, who at this point is his girlfriend, and Roman to get some guidance on what to do. Roman believes Nico should take the deal, make the money, and start a new life.
Roman, I have a problem.
You've got the problem, Nico. I'm about to get married. I'm about to commit to one woman for the rest of my life.
This is serious, Roman. I have been asked to work for Dmitry Raskolov again. There could be a lot of money in it.
I heard you two had resolved your differences. He's on some boat in East Hook, right?
What, you knew about this? He's on a boat in East Hook?
Yeah, I heard you had forgiven him and we're working together. You're doing this deal, right?
Now that I know where Dmitry is, I might just go there and take him out instead. Have you forgotten that he burned down your apartment and business? That he arranged your kidnapping?
Now I have a better apartment, and I'll have an even better one if you work with him again! Promise me you won't do anything hasty, cousin.
I have to think about it. Speak to you later.
Meanwhile, Kate, Nico's girlfriend, insists that he shouldn't abandon his principles by working with Dimitri.
Hey, Kate. I have a decision to make. And I don't know who to talk to about it.
What's your choice, Nico?
There is a man who betrayed me in the past. I am being asked to work with him. It could be very profitable, but it would mean going back on an oath I swore to myself.
You shouldn't work with him, Nico. You don't need money. What is it going to change about your life?
I don't know. It'll make things easier for me and for Roman.
I'm not going to respect you if you compromise what you believe in for money, Nico. Goodbye.
The player has to choose between taking the money or going for revenge, since now he knows Dimitri's location and where the deal is going down. In option 1, if you choose the money, that is, you make the deal with Dimitri, Nico decides to go through with the business, and during this mission he and Phil Bell go to collect the payment for the heroin. As expected, Dimitri double crosses everyone like he did before, keeps the drugs, and orders his men to kill the buyers. Nico and Phil manage to survive and steal the cash. The immediate consequences are that Nico gets $250,000 and Roman is happy with how it turned out.
Well, cousin, we're rich.
You did that deal? You worked with Dimitri? That's great, Nico!
Yeah, maybe it would have been if he hadn't screwed me over and nearly got me killed.
But he didn't get you killed. You got the money and you survived. We will celebrate at the wedding reception. Cheer up, Nico!
All right, Roman. Today is your and Mallory's day. I will be happy for you both.
Kate loses respect for Nico and refuses to show up at Roman's wedding.
Hey, Kate. I decided to work with that guy. I don't know if it was the right decision, but I did it. He screwed me over again.
You see, Nico? You should have gone with your instinct not to trust him. I can't believe you could care about money that much.
Well, we do what we can to survive, Kate. Are you coming to Roman's wedding?
I don't think so, Nico. I don't want to be around you right now.
So Nico gets $250,000 but loses the woman who would have been the love of his life. And later on, there's another consequence. This directly changes the game's ending. On Roman's wedding day, an assassin sent by Dimitri shows up to kill Nico. Nico fights the guy, but during the scuffle, the gun goes off and hits Roman. Roman dies in Nico's arms while the assassin is taken out. In this case, the main consequence of making the deal with Dimitri is Roman Bellic's death by an assassin sent by Dimitri himself. Because of that, the final mission becomes killing Pegorino and Dimitri, where Nico and little Jacob chase Dimitri and Pegorino at the abandoned casino. Dimitri betrays Pegorino and kills him, taking all the money from the deal. Nico keeps chasing Dimitri until they reach Happiness Island, where Dimitri is finally eliminated. So by choosing the deal with Dimitri, Roman Bellic is accidentally killed by the assassin is killed by Nico, Pegorino is killed by Dimitri, and Dimitri is killed by Nico. Kate even survives this ending, but she doesn't stay with Nico, and Mallory reveals she's pregnant with Roman's baby.
Mallory, the man who got Roman killed is dead.
That won't bring him back, will it? He'll never even meet his son.
Son?
I'm pregnant. We were gonna say something at the reception.
Your child will never worry about anything, Mallory.
Thank you, Nico. I know you're trying, but a child without a father has a lot to worry about. Trust me on that one.
And Roman's kid is going to grow up without a dad. Nico ends up with $250,000, gets his revenge in the end, but loses the most important person in his life at that moment. Actually, he loses the two most important people. He loses Roman to death and loses Kate to rejection, since Kate despises him for choosing money over his own values. And we also have the second option, which is to go straight for revenge. In this case, when Jimmy Pegorino calls Nico to join the deal, Nico chooses revenge right away, rejecting the deal and deciding to take out Dimitri before he can betray him again. So in this option, Nico storms the Platypus ship, which is the same ship he arrived on in Liberty City at the start of the game. After fighting through all of Dimitri's men, Nico finds Dimitri in the cargo hold and finally executes him after a pretty long monologue. The immediate consequences here are that Dimitri dies, Pegorino's business is completely destroyed, Nico doesn't get the $250,000, and Roman is disappointed about losing the money but relieved that Dimitri is dead.
I killed Dimitri. It's over. He was on the Platypus, the boat I arrived in Liberty City on. So it seems it ends where it began.
I guess you did what you felt you had to do. No deal, no money, no hot tubs and models. But Dimitri will not bother you again. I will see you at the wedding, yes? Remember to wear a suit.
I'll be there, Roman. Don't worry.
And Kate respects Nico's decision and goes to the wedding with him.
Hey, Kate. I took your advice. I cut my connections with that man.
I'm really proud of you, Nico. It must have been really hard to turn down the money and stick to your principles.
Well, it was the right thing to do. Are you coming to Roman's wedding?
Can you pick me up and take me there? I'll be at my ma's.
See you.
However, by choosing this option, a new murder is unlocked. During Roman's wedding, Pegorino shows up in a car to get revenge on Nico. He fires several shots at the group. His goal was obvious, to kill Nico since he had ruined his deal, but the bullets hit Kate, who dies on the spot. The consequence here is that Kate dies, Roman survives, Pegorino escapes, and Nico now decides to avenge Kate's death instead of Roman. In the final mission, Roman and little Jacob help Nico track down Pegorino. After a long chase involving cars, motorcycles, boats, helicopters, and everything else, Pegorino also reaches Happiness Island, where Nico chases him until he runs out of options and finally executes. To sum it up, by choosing revenge, Dimitri is killed directly by Nico, Kate is accidentally killed by Pegorino, and Pegorino is killed by Nico in the final mission. Roman survives, and Mallory also reveals she's pregnant. If the baby is a girl, Roman plans to name her Kate in honor of the Kate who died at the wedding.
Hey, Nico, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How's married life?
It's okay. Hard to be happy when your wedding goes the way ours did. Kate's death was very unfortunate. Nico, don't blame yourself.
There's no one else to blame, Roman. It's my fault, because I refused to do that deal for Pegorino. It's my fault because I got close to her. I shouldn't get close to anyone.
You should, Nico. Stay close to Mallory and me. We are your family. Mallory is pregnant. It's a girl. Call her Kate.
Congratulations, Roman. You'll make a good father. See you soon.
Paki is deeply shaken by his sister's death. Nico doesn't get the $250,000, but Roman and his family are spared even though Kate is lost. And from my point of view, the canonical choice would be the one where Roman survives, which is the revenge option, because narratively, I believe Nico would choose, in a way, revenge against someone who betrayed him and tried to kill him multiple times rather than just the money. Also, there are some Easter eggs in GTA 5 that suggest Roman is still alive, and Roman only stays alive in that revenge option, making this theory even stronger. I don't know what you guys think about all these choices and my take on which one is canonical and which isn't. I'd love for you to drop a comment down below so I can hear your thoughts too, and so we can discuss it and all that. Obviously, GTA 5 doesn't have half the kind of choices or the same level of consequences that GTA 4 has, but there are still canonical choices in GTA 5 that change some missions. Not to that extent, but there are some pretty significant changes as well. If you want to check out that video about the canonical mission choices in GTA 5, just click right here next to the yellow arrow. This video is seriously good. There are some things there you might have never noticed, but they're right in your face and you just never saw them. That said, big thanks to all of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.